I just wanted to show that article for those of you who may not be able to see the date of the article. The date of this article was April the 14th, 2013. Now, myself and my son, we were supposed to have picked a jury for this trial that we were accused of this crime of on April the 22nd or 23rd, a few days before this article was printed. And what was printed in that article is what actually convicted myself and my son. It wasn't the actual incident that happened. It was the picture that was painted in the news journal and on Delaware Online and on Channel 6 and Channel 7 news. And that's why so many Afro-Americans cannot get a fair trial in Wilmington, Delaware, or the surrounding Delaware, is because the news media works under the umbrella of the state prosecutor's office and prints what the prosecutor's office, the attorney general's office, gives them the authority to print. They tried to call it public information, but it is not public information when a trial or a person has been accused of a crime. Until due process is done, there should not be an article printed up on an individual. Nobody's fighting the news journal and nobody's making an issue out of this. And it is high time that we start speaking up for the misconduct and the disrespect that Delaware Online and Delaware's news journal comes into our community and infects with media the outcome of our lives. Now, it wasn't the trial that convicted myself and my son. It was what was printed in that newspaper about how I got my son a get out of jail free card. Media, news journal, there's no such. You don't get a get out of jail free card in Delaware. And let's get the record straight. I paid more than $2,000 to get my son out of jail. I spent close to $4,000, and I wanted to be known that I gave it to Bovel's Bell's bondsman. And this is to you, Bovel Bell's bondsman. Since you think my son's bail should have been more money, give me back what you took so I can get him an attorney. Since you didn't have to worry about a bail because he was held without bail. So since you feels though you so-called wannabe mayor feels though you did me a favor, you didn't do me a favor, Bovel. And let me bring something out of the closet on you. I want you to remember, somewhere back in 2003 and 2004, before your father died, Bovel, you and your family came to me to help your father with housing because you didn't want him to live in your house. And your mother didn't want him to live in her house. You brought him to transitional housing, where I was the director and the founder of. And I put your father and gave him a home, a place to stay. You didn't want to be put up with your father because he was an alcoholic. But yet and still you want to run for mayor in the city of Wilmington. That's right. I'm calling out some names. So be prepared on this site to know that I said amongst you, and now you shun me. You act like you don't know me. And all I asked you to do is give me some help. And you stuck your foot where it didn't belong. So now you the first one, Bovel, that I'm going to tell on. And if anybody that knows Bovel and is on his website, don't vote for him. He plays like he's a church-going person. But he's not really a church-going person. And you need to take those gospel songs that you always have playing in your office. You need to take them off, Bovel. Because you don't really believe what you're listening to. Because you're working with those in high places, destroying God's children. So I want everybody that hears my voice and sees this video, like I said in my YouTube, in my Facebook page, this is not a joke. It's about my son's life. And I'm going to fight with every breath in my body until I get the help that I need. Because that's what a father would do for his son. So stay tuned to my website. May God bless you, and especially you.